That'll be tough, but I think my mother-in-law will encourage it.
Leave
so that
me behind too?
So that she can have some alone time with Bryson and her favorite daughter.
Oh, Stephanie, you didn't hear that.
Welcome to week 18.
Almost halfway there.
Ooh. Getting there.
Oof. I can't wait.
Almost halfway there.
Yeah, I want to fast forward. Yeah.
Fast forward to
February.
week 39.
Yeah, 39, 40. Whenever he decides to make his appearance in this world.
All right, yeah, he is a cucumber this week.
A small cucumber.
A small cucumber. I'm sure there's other things you can make, but this
weird.
doesn't make sense.
It was this one. I have to agree, it's odd. We went from a pomegranate to a cucumber, and I think it's more for size because he's 5.6 inches, like long. And then next week we go back to a round fruit, which is a mango.
Yeah.
So from now on, it's all round fruit or vegetables, but then you have a cucumber in the middle, and it's so random. But it's a small cucumber. Don't think English cucumber. Those things are long, and this conversation can get dirty fast.
All right, so speaking of 18 weeks, close to halfway through the stretch, it's time for us to start doing stuff.
Yeah, like registration.
So
Registering. Creating a registry.
20 weeks to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so we've printed out a calendar with all the remaining months, days, and that sort of thing. And so our plan over the next week, hopefully by the time we check in with you next week, is to have the plan set. What's going to happen?
When we have to do stuff.
Yeah. When should we buy stuff by? When should we have the room ready by? There's a lot of questions because we don't even know if we're going to be like living in the same place.
If we're moving, we don't even know.
But it's good to have it planned out. It is.
And right now the calendar is only chock full of events that we had pre-baby. So like football games and things like that, and events, concerts, travel, holidays.
All of our doctor's appointments in there, and then when we're gonna go buy the bed and the crib.
Go buy the bed. No, we start with the registry, and then move from there.
It's all about the registry. I see guys don't know anything about like registries and that sort of thing.
Guys don't know a lot of stuff.
That's true.
It's okay. Which leads me to a lot of questions I have for you.
Oh yeah?
Are you ready?
Questions like the fire questions.
A little bit of fire question, and it could get a little personal.
Okay.
All right.
So I have not seen these questions.
No.
We'll see how good you are at giving these questions.
All right. Are you ready? And this one ties into calendaring. So have you started baby-proofing the house yet?
No.
Do you think it's too early?
Yeah.
Why?
Way too early, because we don't even know if we're going to be living here in 20 weeks. So.
Do you think you could have a baby in this house?
Yes. Yeah, I think this house it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,300 square feet. It's a condo. Yes, you have to go.
Obviously, we have a great view.
Up an elevator to get here. It's not an ideal place, but people have gone through a lot worse situations than this, raised families and that sort of thing. So, it'd be great to have a garage, pull right into it, but I think depending on how the search goes and the sale of this place goes, I think we can make it work either way. But I would say by the time he's walking, I would like to be out of here.
Good answer. Now, you do realize you're going to have to stop traveling as much once the baby gets here. Have you gotten that yet?
I think Bryson will love to travel with me.
But have you gotten that phrase yet? Has anyone told you that yet? And just a little background, Mark, when I met him, world traveler, he even told me one of the stipulations for marriage was he still wants to take 2 international trips a year. And I was like, go for it. One can be a guy's trip, one can be a trip with us. But now that we're having a baby, has anyone told you, like, you're not gonna be able to travel?
No, I don't. That hasn't come across. But everybody says, "Oh my God, it's gonna change your life," and you don't control your schedule anymore. So I guess in a roundabout way, they've said it. So yeah, I know there's like obviously your priorities change, but at the end of the day, will I travel less? Yeah, probably, but I also want to make every effort to continue to travel the world, because I think it's like one of the best things you can do to learn about the world, but experiences, and that's what I want Bryson and us to do. I want us to travel.
Follow-up question. Will you be able to travel solo and leave me and Bryson behind for over a week?
That'll be tough, but I think my mother-in-law will encourage it.
Leave me behind too?
So that she can have some alone time with Bryson and her favorite daughter.
Oh, Stephanie, you didn't hear that. So you would be able to leave me and Bryson behind?
Yeah, I think it'll be tough, but I would do it. Yeah, if you're comfortable and
Okay. Now, speaking of me, are you scared that your feelings for me will change once you watch me give birth?
I'm gonna be at a safe angle, because there's certain things I just don't want to see, having body parts come out of, and so I'm not concerned, but I think my place in the room will be at a safe distance. I'm still not sure you won't kick me out of that room before the time.
But you didn't answer the question. Do you feel, or are you scared that your feelings for me are going to change once you watch me give birth?
No. I think are you scared your feelings are going to change? Because
About you?
Yeah.
No, this is not about me. These are your questions.
I could turn it around.
No, you cannot.
There's a lot more that a woman goes through during birth than a guy, so I think that's more likely to happen when you're in it.
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that happens to women during these 9 months that always concern women about men, though.
Okay.
So that's my question.
Understood.
All right. Do you feel as though diaper changing is a mom job or a dad job?
It's a split responsibility. Yeah. It's not a mom job or a dad job. It's like it's not like you're keeping score, but it's a responsibility I don't have any problem helping out with. Because I know we were at a friend's house the other night, and they were like, the father apparently had only changed 10 diapers.
And there's 2 children.
And there's 2 children. And these are now grown children. So 10 diapers. I guarantee you I'll do much better than that.
If we were having a girl, though, would it be different?
I don't see why it would be different, no.
No. Because sometimes people kind of freak out. They're like, oh, I don't want to, like the dad, be like, I don't want to change the girl diaper. Like my dad.
Yeah.
My dad freaked out.
Yeah.
Because he was like, it's a girl. I don't want to touch it, I don't want to clean my daughter. Like, ew. So he wasn't really hands-on when it came to diaper changing.
I don't know. Maybe I'll use that excuse.
We're having a boy. You can totally be like, that's no excuse. You just have the same body parts.
Don't want to be near.
You don't want to be near?
No, I'm just.
Oh. Are you concerned about your patience level if we have an uncontrollable screaming baby?
No. I'm not concerned about that. I think I've dealt pretty well with it. I mean, obviously it's a little different. I think the most I deal with screaming babies are like on airplanes, and then I'm like, put the soundproof headphones on, and I always try to be very compassionate to those people because I know that someday that's probably going to be me. But I also feel for them. It's like they're trying to get to where they need to go, and their babies like they can't control like their baby just. And some people really get mad. I don't
like really angry.
Yeah.
We just had a lady on a plane.
Yeah.
She was so annoyed.
Oh yeah.
So annoyed. So that brings me to a follow-up question. Obviously, international travel, if you want to go to Europe, because that's one of our goals, is take Bryson to Ireland and Scotland. That's the first international trip with him. And that's a long flight. What if the baby is crying? You can't just bloop, put the little headphones on and leave me to deal with it.
That's like, hopefully that's not the case. But if it is, I'm walking up and down that plane, like doing whatever I can to
taking laps,
get him to stop crying. Don't cry, Bryson.
Don't cry, Bryson. Poor kid, he doesn't even know. And my final question, and this one might be controversial. Thoughts on circumcision, yes or no? This is a very, by the way, controversial topic nowadays.
So I did not know it was a controversial topic. I didn't know it was like a huge
reason.
I know there's some religious reasons but like the research behind it and everything else. I haven't looked at the research, but everything I understand it to be is for sure.
For sure.
For sure, he's gonna be circumcised. Unless anybody can talk me out of it beforehand, I would say absolutely. Just based on general knowledge, as long as I've known, I don't really know. I mean, I guess I wouldn't necessarily know. Too many people don't say, "Hey, I'm not circumcised," but in general, I feel like
I don't know. I feel like it's come up a lot.
It's coming up more
in conversation. And I was watching actually the movie.
I don't want to be in the room when it happens.
No. I've been to a what is it called?
Brisk.
A brisk, and that was just the crying is like a crying. It's so sad, and they're like, boo, 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 and they're like, it hurts my heart. But I was watching on the plane What to Expect When You're Expecting, which is an older movie, and one of the couples, she's like, I don't want our baby to be circumcised. And the dad was like, that's my choice. I definitely want him to be. And it was an argument. And then recently I've been hearing about it. So.
And you?
Oh, yeah.
Cut it off. Okay. Well, I think that says enough.
Yeah. So you passed the test.
I'll be sleeping in my stomach. Just cut it off. I passed the test. All right. Well, appreciate that. Till next time, you could always edit this out. We'll see you in week 19, where we'll be very close at the halfway point.
Woohoo! And we're going to be at Mango next week.
A mango, your favorite.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.